of the elegance of 18 karat gold
Yes.
and a little show called Silver Style.
Silver Style, yep. And here we have the bracelet. Now, why I love this bracelet so much is not the the affordable factor of this is great, but this is the perfect bracelet to layer. Layer it with its own. If you want to get two of the two-tone, you can do that. But mix and match your colors. One thing that's happening in the world of Italian jewelry that I've really captured is the color story. I'm bringing back the black. It's not just about yellow, white, and rose. And I want to show these choices, all of them together, so you can layer each one of these, because it comes in sizes, on your wrist, and it looks beautiful, and you haven't spent like an arm and a leg to do this.
Well, I mean, we're old buddies in the world of jewelry from the early days of QVC, and saying back to the days when I would get up super early and do Silver Style once a month from 8 to noon, you didn't say sterling Italian jewelry then at $34.98.
That's right.
And I love the fact that if you do have that wrist that, you know, maybe even the small is a little bit too big for you, this still is going to work through every single one. The lobster claw clasp will go through every single one of those paperclip links. This was supposed to be a nice little compliment to the necklace. It is flying, David. How many Bri already been ordered? 1,500 ordered, with 500 people waiting on the line. So just to remind you, you can do it in the black with silver. This is real black rhodium and real sterling silver. And the weight is 2.8 to 3 to 3.2 grams of silver for $34.98. And wait a minute, it's made in Italy. The next one after that is our next two-tone, which is going to be the silver and the rose gold. And that is 18 karat rose gold over the silver. I remember going to Italy for the first time, and speaking of honeys, I came back and I said to David Venable, I've been selling jewelry with my head in a paper bag. I had no idea. I didn't know. I didn't know that diamond cutting took that much. I didn't know that plating was like that.
It's
like
so much work involved.
A Riccio bracelet, I was like, what?
And I've seen that made in the factory
Isn't that unbelievable? Oh my gosh. So there we have the two-tone white with real 18 karat yellow gold, and then the solid. So if I were you, I would get, at this price for $7 on Easy Pay, get the silver and maybe one of the two tones.
Yes.
Or get the gold and do that back to any of them, because you will have a beautiful Italian lobster claw clasp. You will have a bracelet made with love, and no one else on the planet has this, because it has the name David Markstein in it, which, like we said, if you know gold, you know David, and he's been, how many years have you been going to the Vicenza Fair? How many years?
32 years.
32 years.
And it used to be 5 times a year. Now we go 3 or 4. I usually make one trip just to see factories when I'm there. And so when we were at the fair in January, and we were with the buyers from QVC there, and they saw this, this was something so special. And I haven't seen anything like this, because for those who are just tuning in, let me remind you of the process here. For these two-tone choices, it starts out sterling silver solid through and through. They then plate it in a thick plating of 18 karat gold, or the white rhodium, part of the platinum family, or the black rhodium over the sterling silver. Then what they do is they diamond cut through it. Because remember, if you start off with the base of sterling silver in the white, it's going to diamond cut right through, and then you get this beautiful effect that looks like diamonds to me when you wear this. Now look at, don't you love all 5 of them together? Look at all 5 of them together.
Well, you know, it's so funny, because the whole friendship bracelet, the little words project, all the things that's happening in the world of bracelets right now. My buddy Tiffany from T. Giselle, my Saint, my hero, we are like layering and layering and layering bracelets as we speak. So more is better. Now I'm going to show you what I'm doing here, because David said this, and really it was our QVC customer years ago that invented this technique.
Absolutely.
So I love the fact that it's also the same gauge. That doesn't always happen. So what I've done, thank you David for the reminder,
2 together,
is here's the bracelet worn on the end of the necklace. So there's your lobster claw, which actually even kind of looks cool. But now if you've got a turtleneck on, or if you really want to layer, you really need the 2 of them together, because now it gives me, if I did it with a 22-inch and the 8-inch bracelet, it's a 30-inch necklace.
Which looks phenomenal.
We're getting into the cento chain.
Yes, and that's, again, solid sterling silver, but it looks...
Doesn't that look good?
One of the things I love about jewelry, Italian jewelry, or all jewelry, is when it's versatile. When you can do all different things with it. It doesn't have to be a bracelet. It can be part of a necklace. And that's why we really, you know, worked with the buyers on this. We said, let's do a necklace and let's do a bracelet, because these are the only pieces. We're going to make yours just for you. When you order it, we give the factory the order, and they're going to make yours. And all you're doing is reserving it today.
That's
it's really an amazing experience that we don't do often
No.
in jewelry. And we started this many, many years ago, and we're bringing it back for the first time. So I think it's something very wonderful that we're doing this. Fresh from the fair, it's called, guys.
And David, I think the fact that it is the first time we've done it shows that we're not doing this like we used to. We used to do
No.
it fairly often. You know, it
Nope.
was a big deal to do the Fresh from the Fair designs. The fact that David was like, I got to bring it back.
Yes.
Because of this link. So, you know, we haven't gone to the fair 32 times. We haven't seen, you know, tens, if not hundreds of thousands of pieces. You and me and Sue would be sitting
Yeah,
there in Italy
it is
years
so
ago,
true.
and they would unroll the roll, and you would literally have hundreds of bracelet in one roll as you would look. What catches the eye? David is the eye. He is the expert. He saw this and said, I have to bring it to my QVC family.
Can you believe you can get 3 of those bracelets? And look at the look.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to talk.
Well,
but
how about Easy Pay? Okay,
Okay.
$21 for Easy Pay, and you just got 3.
3 bracelets.
And
so
if you have 3 nieces, I remember talking to a woman one time, and she had like 10 granddaughters, and she said, I always have to be very careful. I love Easy Pay, but Jane, help me shop for her. So if you have 5 granddaughters, I love the fact that they all get
Yes.
something individual. So like for me, I would pick silver for my Deirdre. I would pick probably either this one or the two-tone for my daughter Cara. Like I would do this one for me because I
Yep.
might be 63, but I'm still feeling like a leather-wearing rock star. Like, just get as many as you can. I'm so excited. I'm knocking
And
things
by the
off
way,
the table.
when you just move, just your actual movement,
Yeah.
it just sparkles from all angles. It looks like there's a light bulb in there. It looks like diamonds because of the way this diamond cutting's done. It's a very deep diamond cutting they do, and it's so special. And I love the color story right now. You're wearing that cool rose, the cool two-tone rose, the cool two-tone black.
Yeah, David, I just want to give an update. The one that is actually the most popular now is the two-tone with the silver and the yellow, followed by the all silver. But we've sold on this bracelet 2,500 in this show alone. But remember, you're reserving yours. So you just sit back, relax, don't worry about anything.
Yep.
And then your card gets charged, it gets sent to you on the 24th of March, and you are good to go. 2 limited for a full presentation. We only have